Welcome to Truth Lab. This is myth versus fact, evidence-based. Today's myth: if I use night mode or blue light glasses, screens won't affect my sleep. That sounds logical, but it's incomplete. Here's the fact. Blue light matters, but it is not the whole story. If you want better sleep, the biggest levers are total light intensity, timing, and mental arousal. Night mode can help a bit, but it is not a free pass to scroll until bedtime. In this episode, I'll do three things. First, explain what people get wrong about blue light. Second, summarize what controlled research generally shows about evening light and screens. Third, give you a simple rule and a 7-day experiment to find your personal screen cutoff. Let's start with what most people miss. Most people judge sleep with one question: did I fall asleep? But the better question is, did I sleep deeply and wake up restored? If screens hurt your sleep, it may not look like dramatic insomnia. It often looks like waking up once or twice, lighter sleep, more vivid dreams, or feeling unrefreshed the next morning. So why can a screen do that? There are two main pathways. Pathway 1, light and circadian timing. Your brain uses light as a clock signal. Bright light in the evening can shift that clock later. That can delay your natural sleepiness and push your sleep window back. Blue-weighted light is especially effective at signaling daytime to the brain. That's why people talk about blue light. But here's the catch: brightness matters a lot. A very bright, warm screen can still keep your brain in day mode. And a dim, blue-shifted screen might be less disruptive than people assume. Pathway 2, arousal. This is the part most people ignore. Even if you filter blue light perfectly, your mind can still be activated. Fast content, novelty, arguments, games, intense videos, doom scrolling, that can raise stress and attention. And you can feel sleepy, but still sleep worse. So night mode can reduce one input, but it doesn't fix the other two big problems: overall brightness and mental stimulation. Now let's talk evidence in plain language. In controlled lab studies, evening light exposure can delay the body's night shift. Researchers often measure this with melatonin timing and sleep architecture. Across studies, a common pattern shows up. More light later equals a later body clock, and for many people, worse sleep quality. With screens specifically, results depend on how bright the screen is, how close it is to your eyes, how long you use it, and what you do on the screen. This is why people argue online. One person says, "I use my phone and sleep fine." Another says, "If I look at screens late, I wake up at 3 a.m. Both can be true because the dose is different: brightness, distance, content, and sensitivity. So what should you actually do? Here's the simple rule. If you care about sleep, treat screens like caffeine. Earlier is safer, closer to bedtime is worse. But I'm not going to give you one magical number. Instead, I want you to find your personal cutoff using a simple test. Here is the 7-day experiment. Step 1, pick your usual bedtime. Let's use midnight as an example. Step 2, choose a conservative screen cutoff. Start with 60 minutes before bed. So if you sleep at midnight, screens off at 11 p.m. Step 3, keep everything else stable for the week. Same caffeine timing, same alcohol rule if you drink, same workout timing. Don't change 5 variables at once. Consistency is how you isolate the effect. Step 4, set up the environment so you can actually follow it. Charge your phone outside the bedroom if possible, or put it across the room, not on the bed. Prepare a low stimulation alternative: a paper book, stretching, a shower, or calm music without scrolling. Step 5, track only 3 outcomes. 1, how long it took to fall asleep. 2, how many times you woke up. 3, how you feel around 10 a.m. the next morning. After 7 days, interpret the result. If your sleep quality improves clearly, Your old screen habit was likely hurting you. Keep the cutoff. If nothing changes, you may be less sensitive, or the screen may not be your main driver. Then you can test a later cutoff by moving it 15 minutes later for another week. You're not guessing, you're running a personal trial. Now, what if you cannot do a full screen off hour? Here's the damage control version. Rule A, reduce brightness. Dim the screen aggressively. Rule B, increase distance. Hold the phone farther away. Distance reduces the light hitting your eyes. Rule C, shift content. No arguments, no drama, no fast novelty. Choose low arousal content only. Rule D, add real room lighting. A bright screen in a dark room is worse than a dim screen in a softly lit room. So avoid the bright rectangle in darkness setup. Now let's do fast myth versus fact clarifications you can remember. Myth, night mode means no problem. Fact, it helps with blue-weighted light, but not total brightness or arousal. Myth, blue light glasses fix everything. Fact, they can reduce some circadian signaling, but they don't stop stimulating content. Myth, if I fall asleep fast, the screen didn't matter. Fact, sleep onset is not the same as sleep quality. Myth, only screens matter. Fact, evening light in general matters too. Overhead lighting can be a bigger dose than your phone. Safety note, if you have anxiety symptoms, panic symptoms, palpitations, or frequent night waking, be more conservative with screens and evening light. This video is general education, not personal medical advice. Let's wrap up. The takeaway is not screens are evil. The takeaway is light timing and mental arousal are real levers. Start with a 60-minute cutoff, run a 7-day test, then adjust based on your own data. If you want more evidence-based myth versus fact episodes, subscribe to Truth Lab. Next episode, myth, magnesium is a sleep pill. Fact, it can help some people, but the evidence depends on dose, form, and who you are. I'll put the key research links and sources in the description and in a pinned comment.